All right, guys, we are back with part two and the finale of the Hermes 3000 paper bale ribbon margin color red special guy thing fix. I cut the last video short because one, I installed the carrier ribbon points wrong. I had to flip those, and I didn't want to do a 16-minute swap video of me doing that. So the first video is kind of just like the gist of the thing, and then feeding it through after that point of where that video ends is pretty self-explanatory. You just follow the traces up, except they cross. I know, I'm sorry guys, it's an incomplete video, but it's very intricate, and I wasn't prepared. Well, I was prepared, I just made a mistake, and so, you know, didn't want it to be an hour. Anyway, I feel like this part of the installation is even more something that we should focus on, because this is the part that people get tripped up on, because you're dealing with this, I don't know, I'm gonna put some contrast paper here so you can kind of see. We're dealing with this long spring system in the middle of the paper bale and the window. And this is the system that I figured out how to set it up to make it the easiest install, instead of trying to fish out this tiny little spring through the paper bale with a long skinny spring hook and fighting it. Just take the whole thing off, just take it apart. There's on either end there's little hold down clips that just press up against. There's grooves in the back of this paper bale. Let's see if we can see it here. Yeah, there's like a little slot cut into the back of these paper bale things, and then this just wedges up against it, and then you just tighten down that screw, and that's all that holds the paper bale in. That's why I think these get lost so easily. It's not a good system to hold this thing in, but it works. So what I found is it's easier to take the spring off, separate these two ribbons, or if your spring is already off, separate the two ribbons. And what you're going to do is you're going to feed the paper bale rollers on through each side. Okay, feed your paper bale rollers. So all we have in this setup right now is two paper bale rollers connected with the ribbons, and I got this spring connected in between them. And you're wondering, how are we going to get this guy on there with it? Yeah, okay, yeah. We just got to finagle it in and feed it through. So I'm going to try to do that on camera without slamming my face into the camera. So paper bale rollers have a little clip inside there. So you're going to feed this in, try to keep this ribbon straight. And then you're going to find the clip of the bale roller, and that's going to go in there too. Okay. So now we got that set up. You just kind of set that over to the side there, and we're going to do it to the other side. And because it's on a spring, we can yoink this guy out as far as we'd like, because the spring will travel. And we're going to find that paper bale pin that holds it. Oh, we got the thing tangled up. Am I still on camera, guys? I don't even know. I'm focusing on the project here. So there we go, we got that paper bale in there. So our system is pretty much stable and set up now. And you can see how easy it is. Let me get this, slide it back in. So now we got the ribbon in there and the paper bale rollers. And all it needs really is this the guide window with the markings on it. And then that's easy to feed in. That'll be our last step. You could just, like I said, because this is on a spring in the middle here, you can pull up on this and you can see here's the guy. It's not going nowhere. So you can just start feeding this window in the right way where it needs to be without breaking it. It's fragile. Can you see me sliding? We're just pushing our way through. It's caught on that. Push, push, push. Make sure it gets in there. Make sure it clears the spring tab on that side. Oh. It's stuck on the spring tab. Let's see here. Minor inconvenience. Spring hook guy, please. Let's see if we can get this around there. Make sure that doesn't get caught up in there. Slide, slide, slide. I'll try to pull this out. See why it's This window has a little bend to it, so it's catching. We're just gonna get that out of there. Try this again. There it goes. See, just a little snag is all it takes sometimes, guys, to hold up the whole show. So we're just gonna slide this in all the rest of the way. Make sure it doesn't catch on that side now. Oh, it's catching on this. Get this into the frame. Almost there. It's just, oops, sorry, tap the camera. I think this thing is just not in there. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Recording a video. Sorry, I had someone at my door. So we'll just keep working on this, try to get it fed through. It's catching on this spring thing, I think. So we'll just kind of tuck that in, see if I cannot get that better. There it goes. Yeah, it was just caught on the spring a little bit. So we got the window in all the way. The paper bale, everything is looking good as it should. And now you can just kind of stick it where it needs to be into these guides. Oh, sorry, I'm out of the camera, out of the focus. But that's it, guys. It's installed. I just need to, you see this guide thing right here on the side? There's 2 screws there. And what we'll do is I'm gonna have to dig my head into this. Get some focus. Can we get some focus? Can you focus? There we go. Yeah, so you just wedge this over to the side, slide this forward, and then clamp it down with the screws, and that'll lock it into this side of the guide. And then you'll do the same on the other side. But that's it. That's the installation procedure. Make sure you get those bales, or the paper bale rollers, onto the dry, the basic spring by itself, and then go ahead and feed everything else in around those. And that'll save you a lot of headache and time of trying to stick a long stick down there and grab out the honey hole like Winnie the Pooh. So anyway, guys, this is the finale of the thing. We got the thing installed in the back. Everything looks cool. We're just gonna run it through its paces, bolt this thing down, clean it up, and then return it to the customer. So I hope this little guide helps out anybody that's trying to install one of these spring ribbons inside this paper bale system, and hopefully that'll make it easier for you now that you know, because sometimes that's all it takes. Anyway, I'm just rambling on, guys. Have a good day. Hot Rod Typewriter Company. I will probably see you later tonight with the final video of the H3K all assembled and polished up and cleaned. But that's it. Talk to you later.